First thoughts, scandal or bureaucratic incompetency. First read. MSN. Hotmail. More. Autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Bellish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Bing. News.com. Today. Nightly news. Rock Center. Meet the Press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsvine. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. Recommended. Video. First read minute. Disaster relief politics lurks in tragedy's shadow. Recommended. Obama's tough love. Inspiration for black community. Recommended. The GOP's focus deficit. Recommended. Senators demand answers from IRS officials but get few new answers. Header point top underscore header left curly bracket background image. URL http://cdn.libpoint.com/chrome/firstred/images/header.jpg=9139 right curly bracket footer point links left curly bracket background image. URL http://cdn.libpoint.news.vine.com/chrome/firstred/images/footer.jpg right curly bracket. The first place for news and analysis from the NBC News Political Unit. Follow us on Twitter. About this blog archives. Email updates follow on Twitter. Subscribe to RSS. 2145 comments. Print. 1 day ago. First thoughts, scandal or bureaucratic incompetency. What is worse for the Obama White House, for the controversies to be full-scale scandals that go all the way to the top, or for them to be the result of bureaucratic incompetence? The latest IRS developments in Obama's Morehouse speech to unions now oppose the Senate immigration bill getting the Hillary 08 band back together, or not in Virginia. Meet E.W. Jackson. By Chuck Todd, Mark Murray, Domenico Montanaro, and Brooke Brower. Jonathan Ernst, Reuters. President Barack Obama crosses the South Lawn as he returns from travel to Atlanta via Marine One. At the White House, May 19, 2013. Scandal or bureaucratic incompetency? Here is a question for the Obama White House to ponder. What is worse, for all the controversies, especially the IRS targeting conservative-sounding groups, to be a full-fledged scandal that goes all the way to the top? Or for them to be the result of bureaucratic incompetence? You could make an argument that the latter outcome could be just as damaging to the president, because it raises doubts about his competency and the public's trust in government. As Time's Joe Klein wrote last week, it can, and will, be argued that the president is to blame for lousy management. Some in the administration are saying that civil service rules prevent Obama from firing the mid-level bosses. But what about the higher-ups? Why haven't the Democrats proposed a full-scale review of civil service laws? Such laws certainly hinder effective governance, which the Democrats are supposedly selling. Of course, there are plenty of examples where you can argue that government has worked. Think of the rebuilding after Hurricane Sandy, or the response to the Boston bombings. But government working in a crisis versus government working every day are two different issues. And it is never a good story when a White House has to respond to examples when the government isn't working for the American people. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. Competency questions pile up. After all, the Democrats are the party of government, and Obama got elected, in part, by pushing competence.